It's time for you to get up, will win. It's time for you to reactivate your finances, your health. Are you ready to get your life? Well, this is your moment. Ready to get your life back on track? Get up. What are you doing? It's your time to reactivate.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome. It is Monday night, and you know what that means. It is time to reactivate the moment. I am Marques Ford, and I am here to help push you, empower you, and motivate you to be the best version of yourself. This is the day where we take all our cares away and we just restart and refresh, and we make sure we do what? We make every moment count. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me tonight and each and every Monday night right here on the Win Network. Listen, we got a great topic tonight. And what I want to talk to you guys about is just simply this. You choose what your pain does to you. Your pain can do one of three things. It can define you, it can destroy you, or it can deliver you. I'm going to say it again. You choose what your pain does to you and for you. It can do one of three things. It can define you, it can destroy you, or it can deliver you. What I want to talk about tonight is the one topic that all of us deal with, and that is pain. We deal with pain in every aspect of our life, whether it's be physical pain, whether it's emotional pain, whether it's spiritual pain, whether it's pain in our mind, pain, whatever kind of pain you got going on, we all deal with it. But what I want to talk to you about and what I want to help and what I want to help you guys with is to what pain can do for you. But the thing we have to understand, the first thing we have to understand is that it is a choice. That's right. Pain, what you do with your pain, it is a choice. It is a choice. Yes, we say, man, but pain is inevitable. Yes, we say no pain, no gain. Yes, we say all these kind of cliches about pain. But the one thing about pain is that you choose what happens after it. I'm going to say it again. You choose what happens after it. The first thing you have to understand is that we have a choice to make. We have a choice to make when it comes to pain. We can sometimes we give up and we quit. We can sometimes keep pushing through it. We can sometimes keep going and keep fighting, but we have to understand what pain can do. Pain can define you. Our pain that we go through, our pain that we deal with. First thing it can do, it defines us. It defines who you are. How you deal with your pain, how you handle whatever emotional, physical, whatever pain you have going on, how you deal with it is how it will define you. It defines you by how you deal with it. So we can do one of two things. We can cause the pain to define us in a negative way, and we can cause our pain to define us in a positive way. What does that mean? That means that when you cause pain to define you in a negative way, that means you have chosen to allow the pain to dictate your happiness. You have chosen to allow the pain to dictate the outcome of your life, to dictate whether or not you're going to live or die, whether or not you're going to keep pushing or you're going to give up, whether or not you're going to continue to move on or you're going to stay where you are. But it's up to you. It defines what you do defines how you use your pain. You can use your pain in a negative way. You can use your pain to say, I give up, I quit. You can use your pain to say, I'm done with this relationship. You can use your pain to say, I'm done with this friendship. You can use your pain to say, I'm tired of dealing with this person. I'm tired of dealing with this job. I'm tired of dealing with my life. I'm sick and tired of it. You can use it in that way. Or you can flip the script and say, I may be hurting right now, but I know that some way or another, some way, somehow, something good has got to come out of this. I know that some way, somehow, I can't be going through this suffering. I can't be going through this heartache. I can't be going through this pain without it having a purpose. That's how we choose pain to define us. We can choose pain to say, I'm done with it, or you can choose the way the pain defines you by saying, there has to be a purpose from this. Something has to give. Something has to happen out of this. In other words, something good has to come out of what I'm dealing with. Something good has to come out of what I'm going through. Something good has to come out of what I'm in right now, because I have been in these things too long. I have decided to keep going, and because I'm going to keep going, I'm not going to allow what I'm dealing with to define me in a negative way. You no longer, here it is, you no longer will allow people to define you in a negative light, because what that means is because you gave up, people now define you as a quitter. Because you said I'm not dealing with no more, people have defined you as somebody that has low self-esteem. People have defined you as weak because you said I'm tired, I'm done with it, I'm sick of it. So people categorize you and define you by how you handle your pain. I'm gonna say it again. People categorize you and they define you by how you handle your pain. So the way you handle your pain is what people attract you with, or what people coincide, or what people connect you with. They connect you with how you handle your pain. So it is totally up to you how you handle your pain. And what we do is, as people, as humans, what we do is we cause ourselves to get so caught up in the way people think. We get so caught up in the way people feel about us that we use those labels as labels for ourselves. We use the labels that they give us. We use the labels that they portray about us. We use the labels that they post about us, and we cause those labels to define us. But no, I'm here to remind you. I'm here to let you know. I'm here to give you that push you need to let you know that there's a purpose out of your pain. So every emotional pain you've gone through, every night you cried, every night you suffered, every night you had low self-esteem, every time you dealt with anxiety, every time you dealt with fear, every time you dealt with frustration, every time people came into your life and caused you to feel to become out of character, every time people came into your life and caused you to not be the same person that you've always been, to cause you to lose your swagger, they've caused you to lose your motivation. I'm here to remind you to let you know that there is a purpose behind all of that. Every time each and every one of you have dealt with the physical pain, every time you've dealt with the pain in your body, every time you dealt with a sickness, every time you dealt with some type of disease, every time you dealt with some type of feeling that caused you to say, you know what, man, I just can't give up. I can't do it no more. I can't take it no more. There is a purpose behind all of that. And the purpose is, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The purpose is that you will survive. That's the purpose. The purpose of your pain, how it defines you. You can allow and cause your pain. I'm here to tell you tonight, you are going to cause your pain to cause you to be signified as a survivor. They are going to look at you and say, you know what, they went through and they suffered but they pulled through. I got my brother Bobby on here. He had a tumor in his brain. If you could have seen the pictures, I'm pretty sure he doesn't mind sharing them. He had a tumor in his brain that he had to get up. If you would have seen him, I've known him over 20 years since high school, and I've known Bobby to be a great dude, a great guy. Played football in the Army, served over 20 years in the Army. Salute you, my bro. But the pictures that we saw, he texted me and told me what was going on. I prayed for him daily, made sure that I covered him daily. But my example to you is, from him, my example is that he had pain, physical pain. And if you would look, he got kids and everything, and he had a lot going on for his life. And he went through this thing. He had to fly from from one state to Hawaii. He had to fly all over the place to find specialists to treat the tumor on his brain, to have it removed, because it could have been a possibility that he wouldn't be here any longer. But the thing I like about Bobby, my brother Bobby, he would use this journey, he would use this thing, and he would motivate people. He posted pictures. He posted pictures of it all. He posted pictures of his journey, pictures with his kids and everything. And what I like about him is that he didn't allow what he went through. He didn't allow what happened to him. He didn't allow the brain tumor to dictate how he was going to end up. He could have given up. He could have said, you know what, Doc, I'm done with it. I'm sick. I can't deal with this no more. Hey, just do it again. Listen, look, I don't know how much more I can take. I don't know how much more I can go through. I don't know how much more I can endure this. But what I like about my brother Bobby, what he did, he caused this pain that he went through physically and emotionally, because it was a lot of emotion going on. I checked in with him almost daily, if not weekly, and said, hey, how's it going? What's going on? Everything good? He would either give me a thumbs up. He'd say, hey, bro, I'm good. Appreciate you praying. Hey, bro, when I come back, when I get back in town and everything is good, I'm coming to see you. And everything, what I liked about him is that if you could see him now, you would not even believe that he went through what he went through. You would not even believe that he's still himself. He's still fun. He still like to go out. And what I'm trying to tell you is that He allowed his pain. Now he made a choice. There it is. He made a choice to cause the pain that he was dealing with, to cause what he was going through, to show everybody that he is a survivor. So I'm using his example to tell you that you will survive. If that's you, I need you to put into the comment section tonight, right now, and say, I will survive. I will survive the emotional pain. I will survive the physical pain. I will survive the spiritual pain, because there is a spiritual pain to it. Yes, there is a spiritual pain, because guess what we do? Whenever we get into a place where we want to give up, whenever we get into a place where we want to quit, what do? We stop praying. We stop praying to God. We stop believing. We stop trusting, and we get into our own feelings. We get in our own way, because we said to ourselves, man, I can't do it no more, man. God, I've been praying, I've been fasting, I've been trusting you, God, but it seems like things aren't coming around the way they need to. It seems like I can't be who I need to be, because I'm still dealing with this. God, where are you? We question God. God, where are you? Where have you been? I've been praying. I don't see you nowhere. So I'm done with it, man. But what I like about it is that what we end up doing is we end up turning that thing around, and we become moaners. We go from being moaners, complainers, to saying I'm surviving, because some kind of way you begin to think about yourself. You begin to think about your situation. You begin to think about your family. You begin to think about everybody that's around you, and you say to yourself, you know what? I can make it through this. I'm going to pull through this. Why? Because I have too much to live for. I have too many people depending on me. I have too many people counting on me. I have too many dreams that I want to see fulfilled. So I can't be a moaner. I can't be a complainer. I can't be a quitter. I can't be I can't turn around. All I can do is say, I will survive. So your pain, here it is. We can choose to allow our pain to define us. We can choose to allow our pain to destroy us, or we can choose to allow our pain to deliver us. And what we have to understand is that every now and again, we get into a place. Once we get to that place where we say, okay, it's the pain is defining me. It's defining who I am. It's defining who I need to be. It's defining what I need to do. It's defining where I need to go. Sometimes, every now and again, if you're not in that category, you're in this category here. You're in the category of destroying. You're in the category of allowing your pain to destroy you. And what we're going to do, we're going to touch on that real quick right after this commercial break. Give me about 10 seconds, and I'll be right back with you. Hold on 1 second.
This is Tammy, host of the Power Up on the We Empowered Network. Join me every Friday at 12 noon as we discuss news, purpose, and perspective.
What we have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, please join my sister Tammy on her show as well. She has a great show. I want you guys to join in if you haven't already. But what we have to understand, one, if you're not in the category of allowing the pain to define you, you're in this category where you choose the pain, you choose to allow that pain to destroy you. And what we end up doing is we end up getting into a place in our lives where we become complacent, and we become cool with where we are. We become so calm and cool where we are that what we don't understand that the pain is doing, the pain is eating us away from the inside out. Sometimes the pain is eating us away from the outside in. We began to see our physical nature deteriorate. We start getting gray a little early. We start getting a little more wrinkles. You start feeling a little more aches and pains than you did before. And what we end up doing is we end up allowing that to destroy us. Not only does it destroy us physically, but it destroys us mentally. How does it destroy us mentally? It destroys us mentally by telling us that we're not going to make it. It destroys us mentally by telling us that we're not going to survive. We already said that we defined. No, I'm not defining this pain as pain. I'm defining it as survival. But then once we get into that place of survival, sometimes some of us go into a place where we say, darn, man, I've been surviving, but it's still something hasn't changed. I'm surviving, but my situation hasn't changed. My situation is still the same. Yeah, I'm surviving, but I'm still heartbroken. Yeah, I'm surviving, but I don't have anybody to call on. Yeah, I'm surviving, but I don't have any friends that I can depend on. Yeah, I'm surviving, but I'm still working this regular 9 to 5. Yeah, I'm surviving, but my dreams haven't been fulfilled. Yeah, I'm surviving, but I'm still making the same amount of money that I did before. Yeah, I'm surviving, but it seems like my relationships ain't working out because what we've allowed to do, we've allowed that situation to destroy us. And what I'm here to strengthen you and remind you and let you know that the pain can't destroy you unless you let it. I'm going to say it again. Your pain, what you're going through, what you're dealing with, what you're suffering from, what it is, whatever it is that's coming into your life and coming into you and hitting you hard, you are allowing it. You're choosing to allow it to destroy you. Nothing can't destroy you if you don't allow it. If you allow it to come into your body, if you allow it to come into your mind, if you allow it to come into your psyche, yes, it will eat you up from the inside out. Yes, it will cause you to feel fatigue. Yes, it will cause you to feel low self-esteem. Yes, it will cause you to feel anxiety. Yes, it will cause you to feel confused. And yes, some of us will even be afraid to move on. We'll be afraid to move forward because we feel like that where we are is just good enough. Well, I'm here to remind you that good enough just ain't good enough. I need everybody under the sound of my voice to get into a mode of where I'm not just going to be good enough, but I'm going to be better than. I'm not just going to be good enough. I'm going to be excellent. I'm not going to be good enough. I'm going to be great because I can allow anything that's hindering me. I can allow anything that's going on with me to destroy me and keep me from reaching my goal. They can't keep me from reaching my goal because of what I'm dealing with. It's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a choice. You choose to allow it to dictate where you go. You choose to allow it to dictate who you are. You choose to allow. It is a choice made by you. I tell everybody all the time, nobody can make you mad. Nobody can make you mad. I'm going to say it one more time. Nobody can make you mad. Meaning that nobody has the physical capability to grab a hold of you and make you mad. They can trigger something in you that causes you to be mad. They can trigger something in you that causes you to feel happiness. They can trigger something in you that causes you to feel pain. They can trigger something in you, but they can't make you do it. You choose whether to be mad. The reason why you have an attitude is because you choose to have an attitude. The reason why you are frustrated because you choose to be frustrated. The reason why you are angry is because you choose to be angry. The reason why you smile all the time is because you choose to smile all the time. In other words, stop blaming other people for the things that you're dealing with. I'm going to let that marinate real quick. Yeah. Stop blaming other individuals on the things that you're dealing with. Because what happens is you already have those feelings harbored inside of you. Here it is, because of what you're going through. Those feelings, those pain, frustration, all the feelings that you have, they are harbored already inside of you, just lying in wait already inside of you because you are already built that way. We are humanly built to feel emotion. We are built to feel physical emotion. We are built to feel physical pain, good or bad. We are built to feel these things. But you have to understand one thing, is that whatever comes out of you is because you choose to allow it to come out of you. So people aren't making you mad. You are making you mad. And I tell people all the time, that's right, Bob. I was just about to say that. Your choice, and it's your control. You have control of what you say, what you feel, and how you react. You cannot have control. I'm going to say it again. You do not have control on what somebody else says. You do not have control on how somebody else feels. And you do not have control on how somebody acts towards you. They act towards you. The reason why they act differently towards you, or the reason why they act a certain way towards you, is because you choose to let them. I'm going to say it like this. Be careful how you allow people to treat you. Because what you're doing is you're showing them how. No, I'm sorry. Be careful how you allow people to in your circle, how you allow them to talk to you, handle you. Because what you're doing is you're showing them how to treat you. So if you're allowing them to cuss you out and cuss all the time, that's what you're showing them how they're able to treat you. If you're allowing them to handle you a certain way, if you're allowing them to fuss at you, if you're allowing them to talk down on you all the time, you're showing people how to treat you. You're showing them how to handle you. But like my girl Cardi B said, be careful how you handle me. You got to be careful with me. You got to be careful how you handle me. You got to be careful how you handle people. And what we have to understand is that you choose to let them handle you that way. And they're going to continue to handle that way if you don't gain control of not only your emotions, gain control of yourself, but if you don't gain control of your choices. Listen, I'm telling you right now, man, that choice thing is something different. When you gain control of your choices, then guess what? Nobody will be able to, let me tell you, you won't give no kind of crap about what people say to you, how they feel about you. You wouldn't care. If you had control of your choices, you wouldn't care. But because you don't have control of your choices, you don't have control of you. And if you don't have control of you, guess what you're doing? You're destroying yourself. If you don't have control of your choices, you don't have control of you. And yet, if you don't have control of you, guess what? You are destroying yourself. And when you destroy yourself, that's when people start to fall back, and you start to see the people that once had your back. You start to see the people that once were there with you. You start to see them fall off because they see, oh man, you've changed. Oh man, you ain't the same like you used to be. What happened to you? How come I don't see you smiling all the time like you used to? I don't see you laughing. I don't see you with the tenacity and vigor that you once had. It's because you've allowed your choices not only to control you, but you've allowed your choices to dictate other people and show other people how to treat you. And what you in turn did was destroy who you really are. So once we allow pain to define us, we define ourselves as survivors. But then we choose to allow pain to destroy us. But I'm here to remind you and to reassure you that the pain that you're dealing with is not going to destroy you, because you're going to gain control of it tonight. It's not going to destroy you. You're going to gain control of it tonight. Because guess what we're looking for? The reason why that you're dealing with what you're dealing with, you're frustrated, you're fatigued, you're hurt, you're heartbroken. You don't know how you're going to keep going forward. You don't know how you're going to move back, or you don't know where you're going to turn left or right. It's because you've allowed what you're dealing with. You've allowed these things to dictate and handle all of your emotions. You can't say, man, I just need some peace, if you don't have control of your own self, if you don't have control of your emotions. You will never get peace if you don't have control of your peace. I'm going to say it again. You will never have peace if you don't have control over your peace. Man, these folks get on my nerves, man. I just need some peace. They get on your nerves because you let them. They get on your nerves because you let them. Yeah. It ain't them getting on your nerves. It's you getting on your own nerves. But you found a scapegoat in them and say, it's them. No, it's you. Because you've allowed the pain, you've allowed what you're dealing with to dictate who you are. It dictated you, and now you can't have no peace in your home. You can't have no peace on your job. You can't have no peace in your relationship because of what you've allowed them to do. But we're going to gain control tonight. So here it is. You have the choice to allow the pain to define you. You have the choice to allow the pain to destroy you. Or here it is. You have the choice to allow the pain to deliver you. Deliver me from what? Deliver you from whatever it is that you need delivering from. I know you're asking, how can pain deliver me? Like what do I need delivering from? How about you look in the mirror and check yourself? Ice Cube said the best, you better check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. Check yourself. Because it's a choice. The choice is for you to be delivered. Delivered from what? From your attitude. Delivered from what? From low self-esteem. Delivered from what? From your your wayward mindness. Deliver me from what? For not having any goals. Deliver me from what? For being mediocre. Deliver me from what? For allowing people to dictate who I am. Deliver me from what? Deliver me from myself. Some of us need to be delivered from ourselves, because what we do, we constantly, daily, weekly get in our own way, to where it's gotten to a point now to where we've gotten so much in our own way that we've blocked so many things. We blocked so many good things for our lives that we can't even see where we're going anymore. We can't even see where we're going because we blocked ourselves from ourselves. We blocked ourselves from so many good things because of the choices that we make. The choice is up to you. If you make the right choice, guess what happened from that right choice? When you make that right choice, everything in your life will become right. The reason why things are becoming wrong in your life is because along the way, you made wrong decisions. Hey, we're human. We do it. We all make mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect. I've made stupid decisions in my life. I've made stupid things. I've said some things that was dumb that I shouldn't have said. I've done some things that I shouldn't have done. But guess what? It was my fault. It wasn't my friend's fault. It wasn't my family's fault. It wasn't my wife's fault. It wasn't my kids' fault. It was my fault. Because I chose to react that way. I chose to be that way. I chose to react before I could think. But it's up to us. So we need to be delivered tonight. Tonight, I've come to help you deliver yourself. I've come to help you be delivered. Because what we're going to do from now on, from August the 14th on, August the 14th on throughout the rest of our lives, is make better choices. Make better choices in who you become friends with. Make better choices in who you become business partners with. Make better choices in how you handle your finances. Make better choices in how you handle your relationships, whether it's your marriage, whether it's your friends, whether it's your situationships. Some of us got situationships. Let's just keep it real now. You're going to make better choices. In that, we have to make better choices. That's how you become delivered, by making better choices. But the choice is up to you. It's up to you. I'm here as a vessel. I'm here as a tool to help you, to kind of guide you and push you down the right path. I can't hold your hand and tell you what to do. I can't hold your hand and tell you who to be friends with. That's why I tell my kids now, I'm not going to always be there to hold your hand. I'll be there to guide you, but it's up to you on what choice you to make. You decide to do what you want to do. I say this all the time to people. People make time for what they want to do. People make time for what they want to do. If you want to do something for real, you'll make time for it. And if it feels like people ain't making time for you, or it feels like you're not making time for them because you choose to make time for what you want to do. So it's all about the choices you make. So be mindful tonight that whatever you're going through, I just use pain because pain is one thing that we all deal with, but it can be anything you're dealing with. It can do one of three things. It can either define you, it can destroy you, or it can deliver you. I'm looking for it to define me. To define me as what? To define me as a survivor. To define me as what? To define me as somebody that will overcome. To define me as somebody that has overcome. I'm here to help you tonight to overcome your situation. I'm here to help you tonight to overcome your circumstance. I'm here to help you tonight to be called once again a survivor. You're going to go from surviving to a survivor. You're no longer surviving now. Now you have survived. You are a survivor. You have conquered. You have been through hell. You have been through the ruckus. You have been through the pain, the emotional outbursts. You have been through the crying all night long, and now you are a survivor. But not only are you a survivor, but you are also somebody that has overcome. Why? Because you have not allowed what you're dealing with to destroy you. It has tried to beat you down. It has tried to tear you down. It has tried to break you. But guess what? You are not meant to break. You are only meant to bend. You are not meant to break. You are only meant to bend. And what that means that you're going to feel some issues. You're going to feel some pushback. You're going to feel some pullback. That's going to happen because it's all a part of life. Things are going to happen to where it's going to push and pull you in ways that you didn't think you can be pushed or pulled. Life is going to happen to where you're going to be pushed and pulled in a way that you thought, I can't handle this. But guess what? What's going to happen is you're going to learn some things in the bending. That's what we have to understand. We look at the bending as we're about to break, but no, the bending is a benefit. The bending that you're dealing with and what you're going through is a benefit. What is the benefit? The benefit is that you're going to learn from the bending to be a better you. So the bending doesn't cause you to break. The bending causes you to be better. I need to say that again. The bending does not cause you to break. The bending causes you to be better. And what it does, it shows us things. It shows us lessons that we need to learn. And when we need to learn those lessons, what happened is we begin to be stronger. And guess what? What was meant to destroy us actually did one thing. It didn't destroy us, but it caused us to come back to where we were, to come back to our perpendicular, to come back into our vertical state and be better, because we didn't allow the bending to break us, but we allowed the bending to benefit us and be a better version of ourselves. So whatever it is, so it's going to define you, and you're not going to allow it to destroy you. But guess what you're going to do? You're going to cause it to deliver you. You're going to be delivered because you survived. Here it is. You're going to be delivered because you survived. You're going to be delivered because of the benefit of your bending. You didn't break, but you bent, but you were able to bend and come back. And now you're delivered from what it is that you're dealing with because you've gone through it and you said, I conquered and I overcame. I conquered and I overcame. But what we have to understand is all about the choices that we make. I cannot stress that enough. I can't stress that enough. It's about the choices. So you can choose to bend or you can choose to break. You're not meant to break, but hey, You can choose to break, but here's the thing about the breaking part. The thing about the breaking part is that you don't actually break. Guess what? Your mind tells you that. Why? Because you have control of your emotions. See, I brought that back. How I spent the block on that one. I brought it back to the emotion. I brought it back to the control. It's all about the control. So choices equal control. For all my math people out there, choices, you plus choices equal control. And guess what? If you take out any one of those things, guess what you lose? You lose control. If you take out the you and you leave the choices, guess what? There's no control over your choices. If you take out the choices and leave you, guess what? There's no control over you, because guess what? You don't have a choice to pick and choose from. See what I'm saying? God, man, that's been the block thing, and ain't no joke, Sparkle. So we have the ability to choose, but it is up to us. So are you going to choose to allow it to define you? Are you going to choose to allow it to destroy you, or are you going to choose to allow it to deliver you? But at the end of the day, the choice is yours. Listen, that is all the time that I have for tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in each and every Monday. Thank you for the posts. Thank you for the comments. I see all of them. I appreciate you. Mama, I love you. Sparkle, thank you. My brother Bobby, thank you. Mama Von Seal, my Reactivate mother, Mama Von Seal. Thank you so much. My brother Omari, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Thank you. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to share this video. Share this video. We're trying to let everybody know, hey man, everybody needs this type of motivation. Somebody needs to know what it means to have control over not only over their life, but have control over their choices. They need this. I need you to share. When you share it, tag me in it so I can say, hey man, so they can say, hey, that's the guy that was talking on the video. No, but seriously though, I need you to share. Thank you for commenting. I need the hearts, I need the likes, all that good stuff. Be sure to follow us on the Win Network. Also follow me, Marques Ford. Follow my page, Reactivate the Moment. Also follow me on Instagram at mford23, and my Reactivate page on Instagram at Reactivate the Moment. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Reactivate the Moment. Please. I need you. My views on there. I need them things to go up. Help me go up real quick. And I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. I will see you next week, same time, same channel, right here on the Win Network at 8 p.m. Make sure you tell a friend that Reactivate the Moment is back, and we are here to make every moment count. Reactivate your moment and watch you be a better version of yourself. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. I pray that you have a great and amazing rest of the week. I'll see you next Monday. Peace out.